Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cabin in the Woods. I think everything's recording. I did a sound check, okay? I'm wearing this very heavy sweater because it's freezing here. I've got my heater fan on. It's literally snowing outside. Look. Can you see that? No, it's too bright. You can't see. It's literally frickin' snowing, bud. I woke up and I looked out the window. Sorry, I'm gonna sit on my foot for a minute. I looked out the window and I was like, it's frickin' snowing. What the frick's going on around here? Oh my god. Anyway. So, I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope your week was alright. I've just been cooking a lot, making a lot of suppers and baking and keeping myself busy. I did promise Clea. I didn't forget, look. There's that skull you were talking about. It's nice. You can't really see it that well, but it kind of shines. Kind of like, not glittery, but like a... It reminds me like an old school, like 80s horror thing. That's why I liked it so much, you know? And the eyes light up. It's a very bright pink. You can probably kind of see it on my shirt and stuff. Also, I'm like half in PJs because it's too cold to care, to matter. I have this one too back there. This is the other one that I bought. I just got them at the superstore, local grocery store. If you don't know what that is. I was like, I have to get these. They had all sorts of different colors. I think they even had orange. Eyes light up green. Yeah, I love these. These are the coolest Halloween decorations I've seen in a while. I mean, I say Halloween decoration, but then I literally just use them for everyday decoration with my stuff. Like, look at how cool these are. Look at that. That's not creepy. This one's a little cross-eyed, eh? Look. Like, oh. I've been stuck with this woman for 5 years. Leave me alone. Okay, alright, sorry. Let's start the thing. I'm gonna leave them here, though. I'll leave them there so you can see. So they can stare at Clea the whole time. What else? You got your blankies, your doors are locked, your car's locked. Man, we have people in the back, the neighbors and stuff. Like, because we just moved into this house, right? Just bought our first home. And the people behind us, unfortunately, they like steal stuff and sell drugs and all that. And they like literally went in the back of our yard and looked for something to steal, and I caught them on camera. They can see their face and everything. Like, it just sucks, you know? What can you do? Let's do this. Okay, so I want to say also, welcome to the new people. I appreciate the kind words. It's a nice change to have people say nice stuff instead of just yelling at you the whole time. I forgot last time, okay? The meme, I forgot to add the audio for it because remember my audio track was all messed up. God damn it. I found a better version of it too, so let's hope. Alright, ready? When you want to be witchy in the woods at night, but you start hearing shit.
God damn it! Fuck that shit! Fuck! No, hell no. I'm nervous now. Oh, fuck!
Oh my god, that makes me laugh so much. Like, okay, I've got this video queued up. Right now it's what, 1:07 p.m. I usually like to record these at night, like 9 or 10 p.m., but I just don't. I don't have the time today. And my hair might get poofy randomly. If you're like, did her hair change? My hair's wet, so it's gonna go like, right? And I don't care, like, my t-shirt has holes in it, you know, we're just here to have a good time. I got something cool for us to watch after. I just found this today. It's, he talks about stuff and things. And we'll see if the video goes on too long or not. Like, obviously I won't keep you guys here for an hour and a half, but We'll find out. What is this? The Lost True on VHS? Sorry, okay. Getting distracted here, but I want to click on this.
Today we will be sharing 3 VHS horror stories that will be sure to have you checking your unmarked tapes in your grandmother's basement. This is Theory Hubs.
That person has 30 subscribers. What is this?
Story 1. The Christmas Tape. It was a crisp, chilly Saturday morning when I stumbled upon the find at a local estate sale. Nestled among stacks of old children's books and faded photographs was a plain, unmarked VHS tape. Unlike the other items that told clear stories of their past, this tape promised only mystery with its lack of labeling. I've always been drawn to such enigmas, believing every discarded relic has a story to tell. And this one felt particularly compelling.
What?
Back home, with the winter wind howling outside my windows, I set up my dusty VCR. The machine clicked and groaned as it accepted the tape, a relic itself, barely used in the age of digital media. The screen flickered to life, showing a grainy image of a cozy living room decorated for Christmas. A tree adorned with lights and ornaments.
I had that haircut.
Stood proudly in the corner, surrounded by piles of wrapped gifts.
Oh, by the way, I don't know what to do with my hair. My favorite hair color, sorry, I'm getting so distracted. I'm so sorry. Light. It might even be a pastel pink. Or is it like light pink peach? This is, sorry, my favorite hair color. Not the like really orangey ones, but like the peach pink colors. But it's really, really hard to maintain. And I have like, if you see like my roots there, I have black hair, literally like so brown, that's black. I used to look like a little Chinese kid when I was young. But yeah, so for me it's hard to, once you bleach it right, the pink comes out so fast. Like I'd say after maybe 2 weeks, the pink is gone. And then when you dye your hair red instead, well, you get this color. Sorry, let me go back to, you get this color, but it takes a while. So your hair is red, but then it dyes out and becomes this pretty color for longer. So I'm like having mixed emotions, right? And I can't afford to go to a hairstylist. It's literally like $200 more out here. But yeah, I love this color. We'll see. Maybe I'll try once I have money again to get like a peach pink kind of color in my hair, because if you use the permanent hair boxes, like those pre-made boxes, they're so bad for your hair, and usually the bleach percentage in it is like 40%, and that's really high for your hair. That's what breaks your hair, by the way. So I just go to Sally's Beauty. You might have some in the States. We've got some here in Canada. It's cheaper to buy hair stuff there. Excuse me. And you, all you do is just mix it yourself, and it's a lot safer. So let's go. This is what I get. Bleach. Okay. So I get these. So that's the bleach powder, right? You get the bleach powder and you mix it in a bowl with the liquid. Hold on. Sorry. I forget what it's called. Oh no, not oops. Hair dye. This, whatever this is called. That, yeah. I use the sensitive scalp one, and it's the developer. That's what it's called, developer. So I use this. You mix the bleach pack with developer. Boom. You know, I use 20%. That's what I use. 20%, that's it. And on black hair, this is how it turns out. You don't need anything higher than that. 30 and 40 is gonna ruin your hair, honestly. Unless if you already have like black hair dye on top of your hair, like dark colors already on your hair, then that's when you'd use the 30 and 40 to get rid of dark hair. But I mean, I don't recommend doing that. Literally just let your hair grow out and use the 20%, or else you're gonna ruin your hair forever. So you mix that with the powder, you put it on your head, and that's just like the pre-made bleach bottles, and this is a lot safer. So you can get this little kit. $5 for a little bottle, and that's Canadian, I'm pretty sure. And then I also use Manic Panic. That's what I just use Manic Panic. Semi, or any kind of semi-permanent hair dye. Literally, what I do is I mix two colors together. I like to mix a lighter red and a darker red. So it kind of gives you like different, like, how can I explain, and like if you look in the sun or whatever, it gives you two different reflections. Like, it's really pretty instead of using just one color. But that's just from doing that for a lot of years. That's how I do it. I mean, I would, you know, you can mix two greens together if you want, like teal, but a more green teal. Mix, you know, do your own teal with blue and green, and add as much green as you want until you find the color you want. Like, highly recommend. And then it washes out within what, 2-3 months, and it doesn't damage your hair. Punky color is really good too. Don't buy this shit on Amazon, by the way. It's really expensive. Punky color is really good. I don't recognize these bottles. That's the shampoo. But yeah. Punky. And it's all semi-permanent hair dye. This stuff works very well too. Those are the two that I've used that I really like. Anyways, sorry, this is not about hair dye. I'm just getting really distracted. What were we even talking about? Oh yeah, the lost VHS tape. Jesus, I don't even know what's going on here. If you check out this... Oh. They have a new channel. They're good at editing and making covers and stuff. It's just, I guess they just make up stories. I think that's really cool, honestly. I wish I could edit and have, like, look at how well the cover is made. I can't do that shit. Are you kidding me? You're lucky you get 2 pictures put together with a red frame. Okay. Alright, let's watch ghost videos. I am sorry. Okay, I showed you guys the thing. I didn't forget. I showed Clea the skull. I don't think I forgot anything. And I think Nuke forgot to add his intro on this one, so it starts really fast.
Jordan Curran and his 2 children were enjoying a quiet night at an Airbnb in Anchorage, Alaska. It's late in the evening when the kids fall asleep.
Oh, and I set up a mic mute. Boop, boop, boop. And now you can hear me again. Perfect, right? For when I sneeze. All done. All set up. I don't think forgetting anything. Oops. Okay. Okay, I'll play the freaking video. Sorry. I'm playing the video. This time I have just coffee. It's not grape and vape. It's literally just corner store coffee. As that's a cute girl. As a treat to myself. Okay, I'm gonna shut the hell up in a minute. Okay. I don't talk to a lot of people during the day, so So as a treat for myself on payday, which is on every second Tuesday, I don't have a lot of money because the electricity and everything else, you know, just like you guys, is really expensive nowadays. But I treat myself to a corner store coffee. I get P-Jacks, one of those little Kinder Egg things, and I get him a couple of scratch tickets. He likes scratch tickets. And I get him a little snack. I get myself a little bag of chips. I already ate it. I ate it. Where is it? Where's my little bag of chips? Is it here? Yeah. I got myself a little bag of chips. Those are really good, by the way. And, oh my god, I got this bad boy. He just got me this bad boy a couple days ago. A double Wonder Bar. Look at this bad boy. I haven't touched it though. I almost feel like I'm saving it. But yeah, so for my big spending of this paycheck, I got myself that, and I got a, God, my screen is dirty. What the hell happened? Am I spitting all over the place? Oh, that's from when my energy drink blew up on stream. Okay. Anyways, I bought myself on Amazon a phone charger. And what else? Oh, a little desk calendar. That's it. I went pretty wild. I tried to think to myself, like, with all of the money that I have to put on bills, like literally 95% of my paycheck, I'm gonna at least spend a little bit, like maybe $40 on myself, so I don't freaking go crazy, you know? I know some people you can't even afford $40 for yourself, but if I can, I try to, you know? You know? Okay, alright, we're watching it. We're watching. That's everything.
Jordan Curran and his 2 children were enjoying a quiet night at an Airbnb in Anchorage, Alaska. It's late in the evening when the kids fall asleep in Jordan's arms, and he takes a video to preserve this precious moment. What happens next absolutely scares the out of him.
Yeah. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh my god, oh my god, look, legit goosebumps. Oh my god. What the is that?
Jordan hears a creepy growl, and when he looks at his phone, he spots the dark silhouette of a figure with no visible features standing right behind him. He jumps up and spins around, but there's nothing there. The figure has disappeared. To this day, Jordan still has no idea who or what was in the room with him and his children. He still worries about what might have happened if he hadn't been awake.
One, that's adorable to see a father love their children that much. 2, his reaction was very, very realistic. Honestly. It's hard to tell. Does he have a wife? Like, I guess he would have known if it was his wife or something. Oh, is it 2 kids laying next to him or just... Yeah, it's 2 kids. I mean, if he faked it, it's kind of lame to put your kids in there. But I mean, it sounds like he was more worried about it being somebody who broke into the house more than a ghost or something. That's weird, eh? You can clearly see the arm.
He still worries about what might have happened if he hadn't been awake.
Oh,
The grip.
And they judge people with like tattoos and shit, but most of them are the nicest people. Obviously, I don't mean gang members. I forgot to show you guys the title of this video. Top 10 ghost videos so scary you'll have gravy pants. Alright.
Of the grave. Jimena Barón, an Argentine star with more than 6 million Instagram fans, usually posts glimpses of her daily life as she travels, acts, and sings. But one day she posts a video on her Instagram story that is very out of character. The video is security footage that shows Jimena hanging out at her friend's house in Argentina. Something happens that Jimena says still gives her chills to this day.
The tree touched her?
Jimena says she felt something forcibly touch her back. She jumps up and turns around, expecting someone to be there, perhaps playing a prank. There's no one. But, did you see it? Well,
no.
Probably not, because this video looks like it was shot with a potato. But after posting the video to Instagram, Jimena's worried fans pointed out that in the video they see two ghostly hands grabbing at her head and right shoulder. Jimena says that she is shocked and doesn't know what to do other than to just move on and try to forget. Since then, Jimena has never posted anything more about the paranormal. Mimic. Know what to do other.
What the hell? That's so creepy. I've got goosebumps on my legs. Now, what could that be? She felt something. I was thinking, what if there's a spider that came down, you know, from the leaf and, you know, just touched her or something, but then there's hands. I wonder if it's the camera is such a bad, it's such a bad camera that maybe there was someone there and they went by fast, so all you saw was their hands on their back.
Video they see two.
Does it look like people react to a kid being around her or something, you know?
Jimena says she felt something forcibly touch her back.
Were those people both sitting there the whole time? Yeah, they were. It's like that woman was like, hell no, I'm getting the hell out of here. Literally, same. And well, I don't know. This is...
Jimena says she felt something forcibly touch her back. She jumps up and turns around, expecting someone to be there, perhaps playing a prank. There's no one. But, did you see it? Well, probably not, because this video looks like it was shot with a potato. But after posting the video to Instagram, Jimena's worried fans pointed out that in the video they see two ghostly hands grabbing at her head and right shoulder.
It just looks like her hair.
Jimena says that she is shocked and doesn't know what to do other than to just move on.
It kind of just
and try
looks
to
like
forget.
her hair.
Since then, Jimena has never posted anything more about the paranormal. Mimic.
Or a reflection on her
Melody
phone.
Rose from Los Angeles, California.
Did you
recording
notice? It kind of looks like the reflection of her phone on the
and
camera.
try to forget. Since then, Jimena has never posted anything more about the paranormal.
Reflection of her phone. Moves her phone, hands
Mimic.
gone. I don't know. That's a weird one. Could be just a weird camera glitch. But why did she feel anything at the same time?
Melody Rose from Los Angeles, California is recording a TikTok video about perfume when something very strange happens.
Okay, if you're like me and you're looking for a new signature scent that like will have you needing to beat off men, beat off, pause, but you know what I mean, like you won't have to beat them. Let me rethink this. Basically, everybody will hunt you down and be like, what are you wearing? Because one time I had left the room and this chick followed me and she was like, even though you're no longer in the room, I can still smell you. What is that? Bitch, this. And I keep buying the Discovery sets. One, because they're cheaper. Two, because this brand has so many scents that I'm like, which one do I even love? Like, I don't know. I'm leaning towards the Arabian Tonka. I think that's how you say it.
An unidentified childlike voice can be heard saying, "Hey," and Melody.
Well, I heard a kid giggle.
Beat off, pause, but you know that I'm like, which one do I even love? Like, I don't know.
Now, Melody doesn't hear this voice at all and is completely unaware of what she just captured. So she switches to another topic and records another video. But then, she hears it.
Okay, first of all, why didn't anyone tell me that if you have yeah? My bad. So I forgot. I didn't think about it. I'm home alone, and I thought someone called me, and I'm home alone.
He's lying. You can tell.
Melody. Maybe it was my cat, and she sounds like a human sometimes.
That's really bad acting. You ever watched kind of like people who study human behavior, and they study interviews with serial killers, or sorry, maybe not serial killers. They interview people who's killed other people or people who lie and stuff. It's mostly in murder cases, and they tell you exactly the body language, what to look for, and how it's a very big, you know, you can really tell if somebody's lying or not by the way that they're moving their eyes, where they're looking, how they're acting, different types of body language for different situations. I highly recommend watching those videos. It's really, really interesting. And then you'll start noticing people around you do it. And you can tell, even maybe without that visual training, you can probably already see that it's fake, you know?
That was you, right? Right?
Someone calls out Melody's name, loud enough that she actually answers back.
Okay, first of all, why didn't anyone tell me that if you have yeah?
But then Melody remembers something creepy. She's home alone. She immediately begins to freak out, and the voice calls her name again.
Melody.
Now, equally strange, a creepy hissing or breathing sound can be heard in the audio of her entire recording. So, after posting the video to TikTok, many viewers believe that Melody is dealing with a mimic, a type of entity that copies the voice of its target and their family in an attempt to take over their life. But others believe that it might simply just be a malfunctioning Amazon Alexa. But Melody says that she has no Alexa devices in her home.
Another thing, Alexa, I don't have an Alexa.
So is Melody.
She's like, but I've got a Google. But they didn't ask me that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know her, but I got rid of my Alexas and Googles. I didn't like them anymore. They used to like scare Bronson, and also it's just annoying when you're trying to watch a movie and it's like, okay, one moment, and it plays a really loud sound or something because it's catching on to the movie words, or it's just annoying now. I feel like it was funny at first, but
Melody in danger from a supernatural force? Or is it all
the only thing that I find that my Google was really good for was to have it in the bedroom as a white noise machine, so you didn't have to get up and turn it off. You'd just be like, hey, blah, blah, stop playing that noise. I'm not going to say it, so if you guys have one that's not going to mess up your thingamajiggies, but
just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Yep.
Scream. Sierra J. Casey, a concerned mother and TikTok user, has been noticing some very strange behavior from her daughter at their Texas home. One day, the toddler comes running out of her bedroom, terrified and refusing to go back. TikTok user Sierra is worried that something might have happened and checks the footage on her Ring nanny cam. What she discovers shocks her to her core. The toddler stands in her room looking around and seemingly confused. Then a loud scream pierces the air, sending the little girl running for mommy. Sierra J. Casey says her daughter claimed that a, quote, woman screamed at her.
So I think this happens with a lot of baby monitors, and it's happened to me in the past on my actual just speakers, my regular speakers that I had from my CD player. You can hear other radio waves from people that have the same device or close to it or something. So I think it's maybe somebody else's kid screaming, and it caught on to that monitor, because that happens all the time.
But when she checked her room, she found no one there. Even creepier, previous videos show the toddler being scared in her room before, seemingly staring at someone that we can't see.
Oh my god, like, can I just say, like, look at that little princess thingamajiggy there, that little hut. How cute is that? I just want to sit in there right now. I want to sit in there with a little bag of popcorns and candies and watch horror movies on a laptop or something with someone. And little dangly lights up top. Oh my god. Okay.
Now, Sierra Casey believes she might have caught a ghostly encounter on camera, but worried TikTok viewers warn her that it could be something worse. A hacker accessing her Ring camera.
Yeah, exactly.
So is it a ghost
that
caught
too
on camera, or something even more terrifying?
Yeah.
A real person watching and scaring a little girl in her bedroom.
What?
We need
It
scary
sounds
videos.
like a little
So
girl.
if you see a scary video that you think would be...
It does sound like a little girl screaming though, so it's kind of weird, but yeah, that's what I mean. Like, did you guys notice, like, most of the videos now that Nuke posts, he always says like, or even scarier, a real person doing this and that. Like, and that's almost every video now. Because I feel like, is it me or the world's just getting scarier? Or does it just feel scarier because we see a lot of the world around us now compared to before? We didn't have as much social media and all that, you know? It's something to think about. Somebody said once that we're not meant to see all of the violence and the war and the bad stuff from all around the world. We're only meant to see what's around us, and that's why we get so emotional and stressed out about the whole world and everything all the time, because it's a lot for your brain. I mean, it's just somebody that said that, but it's still something to think about, right? Like, sometimes I'll sit down and this stuff that was, happening in Ukraine and stuff, I was watching a lot of it and I was like, all right, this is terrible, but it doesn't affect me directly right now. I need to take a break from this because there's, and like all the disasters and everything mixed with it. I need to cut some of this stuff out so that I don't go crazy, or watch a lot more positive stuff, because you, at a certain point, you can still control how you feel. I mean, no, I shouldn't say that. You can't, right? You can't control how you feel, but you basically, how can I say, owe it to yourself to not worry so much about the whole world and try and change what you can. That's what I think. What do you guys think about that? I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about this now. I'm thinking too much about that. Like, I used to give, I was like, okay, I can't save every animal all around the world, but I can give my local SPCA dog and animal rescue place $20 every paycheck to help them sustain with food and cleaning products and gas to go get the animals and, needles and all that, medication. That's something that I can change. But yeah. Or don't buy any Kellogg's products when you go to the grocery store. Instead of buying Pringles and whatever, buy local chips I know local stuff is a lot more expensive usually, but yeah, fuck those guys. Okay, alright, next.
Great on the top 5. Email us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
And I know I'm not perfect. I still order from Amazon because it's cheaper. I really shouldn't, but I can't afford anything else, and I still shop at Walmart because I can't afford anything else. But yeah, if you have any like cool ghost videos that Nuke can go through that you've seen, you could always send it to him because I know you guys are interested in that stuff like me. So he'd appreciate it because he does a lot of work. What he does is really tough.
The old Bayless paper mill. While on a motorcycle road trip, Kenneth Statkin and his friend Justin decide to explore the ruins of Bayless Paper Mill in Austin, Pennsylvania. The paper mill was destroyed over 100 years ago when the nearby dam collapsed, sending a massive wall of water crashing down on the factory. 78 people lost their lives. Now, it should be noted that Kenneth and Justin are not YouTube paranormal investigators. They're not even urban explorers. They are just curious travelers passing through. So, when the guys arrive in town, they meet a local man who warns them that the Bayless Mill is haunted by the victim's ghosts, and that he has even had a paranormal encounter himself.
That you definitely think that place is haunted?
Oh yeah,
down there?
most definitely. The paper mill's haunted because I went there the one night, me and my buddies. We all went over there and like something ran behind us.
No kidding.
On Snapchat, like he caught it on camera and everything.
Kenneth and Justin arrive at the paper mill and begin exploring the decaying structure. Just as the sun is starting to set on their day, Kenneth and his friend find the mill's dark basement and head down to check it out.
Ooh, that's
And
dangerous.
this is when things take a very creepy turn.
Oh my goodness.
And let's go down there and see what's happening.
You want to go down there?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Little did we know the experience we would have would leave chills running down the back of our necks the rest of the night.
Hold on, I want to get that lower, closer down here.
There's a bone in the beaver dam there. Good.
Holy shit.
See it right there?
What is
Beaver
it?
dam.
A bone. Bone.
I don't see it. Oh, it
Oh,
is.
bone.
What the f? Holy smokes.
That's an animal.
What was that?
Hello?
Yep, get the f out of there. Yeah, no more of that.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Getting the hell out of there.
The two explorers hear very bizarre sounds, and then a strange voice is heard from the darkness. It sounds very close by.
Animal.
Now,
For sure.
the first whimpering sounds could be explained away as simply the odd calls of some strange animal. However, the last sound is different. It's much louder and almost sounds like someone or something
Closer.
calling for help.
Hello?
Yep, get the f out of there.
So the question is, if this was an animal, why would it come closer to the sound of people instead of just running off? Well, whatever it is, Kenneth and Justin are freaked.
It sounded like a bird. You ever heard flocks of ducks or geese fly on top of you? Sometimes they hawk. They go ring, whatever that sound is. I can't do it. That's what it sounded like. Like they were further away, they were making that noise, and then they got a little bit closer. I made that noise.
Out. And
That's
they
what I
decide
think.
to just get out of there.
This is a
So
good
considering
video.
the mill's tragic history, could it be that Kenneth accidentally captured the ghostly voice of one of the 78 people who passed away when the Austin Dam collapsed? You
Because there's gonna
decide.
be a lot more
Haunted
animals
Hill
there
House.
too, because it's
The
abandoned.
Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas is said to be one of the most haunted locations in the U.S. The home is owned by Catherine and Edward Estes, who allow guests to rent out the Hill House overnight so that they can have their own supernatural experience in the home. Visitors
God.
have reported hearing voices, being scratched and bitten, and some have even had things thrown at them. The owners say that most guests get so freaked out that they leave early and often don't even make it through the night. So one night, a group of friends rent out the Hill House just to have a little spooky fun. Now, none of the group are paranormal investigators. In fact, they're not even really believers in the supernatural at all. But that is about to change. One member of the group, Victoria, lays down on a bed and jokingly starts to
Excuse
taunt
me.
one of the spirits that is said to haunt the house. Needless to say, it did not go well.
Oh no, was I muted that whole time earlier? I might have been muted that whole time earlier. Oh shoots. Well, I was saying that it sounded like a flying bird. If I was muted. Okay, here we go.
As you can see, she was yanked off the bed. This was not a fall. And then they ran out. We're gonna rewind that and we're gonna show you in regular screen.
Something seems to violently yank Victoria right off the bed as her friends watch in horror. The security camera in the room catches the action as Victoria quickly gets to her feet.
Okay, but do we have the footage of that person laying in bed?
And the group just makes a run for it. One of the guys is
Also, is that a reflection up there? Or is that a window?
in the room catches the action as Victoria quickly gets to her feet, and the group just makes a
Oh,
run
it's a
for it.
mirror.
One of the
It's
guys
her
is so
reflection.
panicked that he drops his phone and doesn't even stop to pick it up. Now, cut to almost 1 hour later. It's around
Hold
3 in the
on.
morning and a guy quickly gets to
I
her
need to
feet
check
and the
something.
group just makes a run for it. One of
That's her reflection, and everybody else is already out the room.
the guys is so panicked that
What is this reflection? There's a second reflection up there.
he drops his phone and doesn't even stop to seems to violently yank Victoria right off the bed as her friends watch in horror. The security camera in the room catches the action as Victoria quickly gets to her feet and the group just
You see
makes
anyone
a
around?
run for it. One of the guys is so
Her reflection,
panicked that he
then an
drops
extra
his
reflection.
phone and doesn't.
Sorry.
The security camera in the room catches the action as Victoria quickly gets to her feet and the group just makes a run for it.
Okay.
One of the guys is so
Her reflection?
panicked that he drops his.
Oh, unless that was the first guy that went through. Because if you look, when he flashes his camera around, you can see there's no one there.
The guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
Almost 1 hour later,
Oops, sorry.
they decide to just
Wrong one.
vacation.
Oh, I hate that I did that.
To taunt one of the spirits that is said to haunt.
Okay.
As you can
Boom. Is that a person? Is that a person under there that yanked her? What is that?
see, she was yanked off the bed.
Oh, or is that just her
This was
face?
Not a fall. She was.
Let's put it on even slower.
As you can
Face.
see,
And it's not her face.
she was
Yeah, there's someone down there. Did you see under her arm right there? Yank.
as you can
Face.
see,
Under her arm.
she
And then eyes
was
again.
yanked
But
off
the face kind of disappears. Does that make this even creepier? Holy frick. Am I crazy? Is that a face? Is that like a person? Does she have blankets on her? No.
as you can
That's a freaking face, bud. That's a freaking face right there, bud. Right there. Right there. That's a freaking face right there. I can't even point to it. That's crazy right there. What else is it? A reflection of something? It's not her head though. And then she gets up, look where her head is.
see, she was yanked
Unless it's her camera.
off the bed.
Unless it's her camera.
Not
Let's check one more time. Whoops. Okay, it could be her camera. It depends what she's holding. The camera's on her right arm. The camera's in her right arm. It's not her camera.
as you can see,
That's her left. That's her left arm.
was yanked
What? Should I send this to Nuke? I'll send it to him.
off the bed. This was not a fall.
What do you guys think? Do you think I'm just crazy? Like, I rewinded it a million times. And I always put the link of the video down below if you want to go through it and look at it yourself and stuff.
And then they ran out. We're going to rewind that and we're going to show you in regular screen.
Face.
Something seems to violently yank
There's
Victoria
something about
right
that
off
face.
the bed as her friends watch in horror. The security camera in the room catches the action as Victoria quickly gets to her feet and the group just makes a run for it.
Unless it's
One
her
of the guys
rings.
is so panicked
The
that
rings
he drops
on her
his phone
finger.
and doesn't even stop to pick it up. Now, cut to almost 1 hour later. It's around 3 in the morning and a guy named Drew wants to test out the supposedly paranormal activity for himself. He enters the same room and immediately
I
begins
love
to
addicts, by the
aggressively
way.
taunt the ghost.
Like, look at this. Obviously, this is in rough shape, but god damn, I love attics. If I could have a gaming room in an attic like that, that's what I would do. It's so cool. I mean, this is basically an attic. The ceiling goes down like an older house. It was built in the 50s. It's older than the 50s, actually, this house. So it's kind of like that up here. We don't have access to our attic now that I think about it, actually. Okay. Well, maybe I'm not sleeping tonight.
He enters the same room and immediately begins to aggressively taunt the ghost. He says that the spirit is a coward and that if it really wants to
Also, our
attack someone,
basement
why
is
doesn't
dirt.
it attack a man?
Our basement is dirt.
Look at the guy in the white hat right here, guys. Follow him.
Before I can even finish my sentence, I'm in the air.
All right, we're gonna pull it back.
I ran right through both of them.
Did you see he got pushed?
So, Drew gets his wish.
I don't know.
He's violently shoved by something, and then he almost knocks
I
down
don't know
his two
about this
friends
one.
as he runs from the room. But it gets even weirder, because as Drew and his friends run out, something seems to yank the door closed behind them. And if you watch closely, you can actually see the doorknob move as if it's being pulled. Now, since these creepy incidents, the Haunted Hill House has gotten national recognition online and through various news outlets. Sean Gigi, a news reporter for local TV station WFAA, goes to the Hill House to interview the owners, Catherine and Edward. But what he doesn't know is that he too is about to have a paranormal experience, all caught by his own news camera.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
In the middle of the interview, we heard something scratching. My microphone didn't pick it up very well, but I'm being completely honest when I tell you I heard it clearly.
And the creepy incidents at the Haunted Hill House just don't seem to stop. Because remember Victoria, who got yanked off the bed by some unseen force? Well, a year after her first terrifying visit, Victoria returned to Hill House again. And this time, something scratched her back so badly that her shirt was soaked in blood. So is the Hill House in Mineral Springs, Texas,
Looked
one
like
of
she
the most
wasn't wearing
haunted
pants
places
for a
on
second.
Earth? And would you stay overnight and taunt the spirits inside? Let me know down in the comments. It follows. Memo and Patty, a couple who explore haunted places in
Now, the fact that she went back to it and had a scratch on her back that was bleeding and all. If you would get yanked off of a bed like that and it was real, would you go back? That's what I'm wondering. Like, okay, that seems kind of fake now because they went back and did a fake back scratch thing. Ruined it all.
Mexico, visit a cursed forest where a woman mysteriously
It must have been just her rings and it looked like a face when she was getting pulled.
vanished without a trace. Soon after this investigation, the couple begins to experience strange, unexplained events in their home that absolutely terrify the entire family.
Cute.
No mames. No seas mamador. No seas mamón, güey. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Allá adentro no hay nadie, ¿eh? Se los juro que allá adentro no hay nadie, güey. El cuarto está completamente solo.
Sorry. I feel like this is one of those typical videos.
¿Ahora qué mames? No sé, lo grabas.
Aquí estamos nosotros. Sí, sí, lo grabé. Checa, se va a ver. Se va a ver. Sí, sí, lo grabé.
Mamo and Patty begin to worry that the spirit of the woman who disappeared in the woods might have followed them home, restless and unable to move on to the other side. The paranormal activity in the house becomes so intense that it even starts to wake them up at night.
¿Quién eres y qué quieres? Espérate, espérate, espérate. Ten cuidado, te vas a caer. Ay, cabrón.
Hay que bajar, hay que bajar, hay que bajar.
Ay.
En nombre sea te ordeno que te largues de nuestra casa.
¡Oh, la madre!
The couple is horrified when they hear the voice of a sobbing woman coming from somewhere in their home. Memo checks everywhere, but there's no one there. Now, I should mention that Memo and Patty stream many of their paranormal encounters live on YouTube as they happen. They say that they want to prove that their experiences are real.
I'm just gonna straight out say it, I don't believe them.
And absolutely terrifying. So, cut to another night, and the family is woken up again by sounds coming from outside their bedroom. Memo immediately starts live streaming from his phone. What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay.
Espérame aquí.
Yo te ordeno en nombre de nuestro Señor Jesucristo que te alejes, que te vayas. No tienes cabida en este hogar. No tienes cabida en nuestras vidas. En nombre de Jesucristo yo te expulso y te despojo de este lugar. Te despojo.
No, Nuke, I didn't
Lárgate.
see it.
Ser inmundo.
Live viewers watch in horror as a woman's face can be seen looking in through a window. But that window
I thought it was a
is on
picture.
the house's second floor. Memo is unaware of what has just happened. Then he finally reads through his live stream chat.
En la ventana. ¿En esa?
¿Qué hijo?
En la ventana de las escaleras. Esa. ¿Qué vieron ahí? Sí, ¿qué vieron? ¿Qué vieron?
¿Qué había?
¿Qué había? ¿Pero qué?
Holy death.
No, no mames, No, no manches, no. Sí, no puede, es imposible que haya alguien ahí parado. Y les voy a demostrar por qué. Ay, Dios, me da cosa bajar, hija. Miren.
Jeez, that's a big speaker.
No, miren, ahí está la ventana, ¿sale? Jálale aquí, hija. Ay. Chéquense. ¿A dónde está la ventana? ¿Ya vieron? O sea, son aproximadamente como 4 o 5 metros a la ventana.
Memo shows that it would have been impossible for anyone to look through the window on their second floor, as it's just way too high for anyone to reach. So just who or what is this? Memo and his wife don't know what they might have brought home from the haunted exploration of the woods. Is it a lost spirit looking for help, or something more?
What if it's someone on a ladder? And then they moved the ladder before they left. It's really freaky, especially if it's a real person, but I mean, it's really high up.
Sinister.
I literally thought it was
night
just a
at the
picture.
museum. Unfortunately, the source of this next creepy video is unknown. The video shows security guards at a museum somewhere in Kazakhstan watching the CCTV camera at 7:30 at night. The guard spots something absolutely unnerving.
Avarаңыз біреу жүр ананың ішінде. Призрак. Көрдіңіз бе осы призрак. Иә, көрдіңіз бе призрак жүр.
Kraan jabық тұр.
Kraan jabық тұр, иә.
Мен жауып кеттім ғой.
Сіз шынап қот жасап жауып келдіңіз. Қайта сізге көрініп жаңа, көрінгенде сіздің есіңіз шығады еді. Бұны көрдіңіз бе? Елес жүр ғой, елес, призрак. Бәсе өткенде мен түнгі сағат 1-лерде көргем.
A pale figure that appears to be wearing a white gown is curiously walking among the museum exhibits. The guards have no explanation for what they are seeing. They believe the mysterious figure is a ghost. But without a reliable source for information, we'll never know exactly what.
Yeah, and unless they actually go there, unless you see a security guard go in there to show you what it looks like, then I don't believe it.
Happened here. So is this a genuine paranormal encounter? As always, I leave that up to you to decide. The Window Watcher. Popular urban explorer Colin from the YouTube channel The Bearded Explorer is
like if you worked in a museum as a security guard or whatever, and you saw that on camera, wouldn't you go into that room and go look with your own eyes? while your friend's on the security cameras or something? Like, I feel like we would, right?
Is traveling through France when he finds the perfect abandoned house to explore. The two-story house has been abandoned for years, and it seems that the former owner has left almost everything behind.
Oh, wow.
Colin films his exploration as he carefully walks through the house to discover its secrets. He takes photos and videos for his social media and eventually leaves, satisfied that he has documented everything of note inside the house. But it isn't until he looks back at the footage later that he discovers that he had missed something while filming the outro for his video.
I'd like to do that.
Very spooky.
Right guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is the _. Also go and check out the Facebook page. Like always, I'll put all the pictures on Facebook. 10 of us on Instagram, and I'll see you on next week's video.
Oh, there was someone living there.
Someone can be seen peeking out the window from behind a curtain. Now I have carefully watched Colin's entire uncut video, and there is absolutely no sign of anyone inside that house. From the moment Colin enters, no sound of movement can be heard. The only noise is from Colin himself as he wanders around the house. Even creepier, this is not the only strange thing that he captures on video during this visit. After he posts the video to YouTube, one of Colin's sharp-eyed viewers spots something truly bizarre.
So we'll start with this one first because this one looks like it's got a lot of stuff inside, and it has.
Maybe they were hiding under the bed.
Some more photographs here, look. The ceiling is completely covered in mould. Bit of condensation up in the corner again. Look at this, the cupboard completely filled with clothes still.
Wow.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. Look at that, it looks as if something's been climbing in. Oh God. In the bag just hit my leg. I thought someone tapped my leg. It looks as if something's been climbing in here and sleeping in here, maybe.
Did you see it? In the reflection of a cupboard mirror in a bedroom, a pair of feet can be seen standing underneath the window curtain, almost as if someone is hiding behind the curtain. But when Colin pans the camera back towards the curtains, the mysterious feet are gone. Also, if we look back at the footage from a couple of minutes before, there were no feet there when Colin entered the bedroom. So, did the urban explorer accidentally
let's see.
So, did the urban explorer accidentally
I actually don't know.
They capture not one, but two paranormal events on camera.
Is it the shadow?
Let me know. The urban explorer accidentally captured not one, but entered the bedroom.
I think so.
So, did the urban explorer accidentally...
It's the shadow of the curtain, I think. Do you think, because it's wave, that wave cast that shadow and that wave cast that shadow? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. That's a weird one.
They capture not one, but two paranormal events on camera? Let me know. You can watch this entire...
Remember the time we were watching a video and they had their little dog with them? And the little dog was barking because someone was hiding under the bed living in that house the whole time. It was so scary.
Fire exploration and
always check under
more
the bed.
Over on the YouTube channel, The Bearded Explorer. Night Watch. A security guard working at a factory in Mexico is confused when he meets a new employee that no one, not even his boss, has told him about. The next day, he complains to a coworker about the odd conversation he had, only to be told that there is no new employee. When they check the building's security footage, they are shocked.
Maybe he's got schizophrenia.
It's clear in the footage that the guard has a full-on conversation with no one. He pulls out the chair next to him and waves for whoever he's talking to come sit down. And that's not all, because did you see it?
No.
Right as the guard pulls out the chair, a dark figure with arms and legs seems to move past him and then disappear into thin air. Many believe that the security guard was talking to the ghost of an old employee who might have passed away at the factory. Maybe even someone who had a fatal accident on their first day of work. But is this a real ghost caught on camera?
I was trying to think, what if it's his shadow? But it's something walking across, because once he sits down, his shadow goes away. But then the figure keeps walking around. Look, once he sits down, the figure keeps walking around.
Camera or not? That is up to you to decide. Thanks so much for watching. Maybe watch one of these videos, and I'll see you next time.
Ooh, I actually got goosebumps from that one. Oh my god. Oh my god. That one actually gave me goosebumps. UFOs investigating the what? National Geographic?
It was ridiculed. Actually kind of fueled my fire, and I felt so clear. A handful of national UFOs.
Alright. Anyways, let's look at the comments. That Nuke's version of Hey and Melody caught me off guard. Melody Girl was going through all things disbelief and even blaming that cat. It's funny how the ghost swung the curtain back as if it was annoyed that he showed up. Last video is not about new employee. I'm from Mexico, and that's a well-known case here. The ghost that appeared to that man was his dead partner. He didn't know that he died that day, and the guard said his friend arrived as usual, but told him that only was there to say goodbye. Oh my god, imagine. That's sad. But did you see it? Well, probably not, because this video looks like it was shot with a potato. Yeah, it was good. No intro. Yeah. Urban Explorer 1, you can tell that the feet is just the shadow of the curtain. Thank you. That's what I thought. From his position, he's creating two sources of light, one from his flashlight and the other from the mirror, exactly. You can vaguely see the same shadows throughout his visit in that room, but it's more pronounced when viewing in the mirror. You can tell it's a shadow when you slow the video down and see it more clearly. I'm gonna thumbs up that one. Melody's mimic be like, girl, what brand is that scent? Nah. Shadows. My pants have been gravied. Thank you. New top 5. That little girl's looking straight at the camera when it screamed at her. That's a hacker stalking them. Yeah. That's what I thought too. Either someone going into their cameras, or I'm gonna like that comment too. Did you see it? Yeah. Melody situation, blah. I thought that was stupid. Little toddler scare in her room. Something even more disturbing than ghost woman screaming at you. Perverts, yes. Alright. That was good. That was good. That was a good video. If you click the link down there, make sure you give it a thumbs up for him. I think it's a good thing. That face though that we caught, I don't know if it was a face or if it was her hand. It's kind of, that's the only one that's still kind of bothering me. You know? But I keep looking at, I'm thinking about her hand and I'm like, what if it's just her rings? I wish I could have seen her left hand while she's laying down to see there's a reflection. Maybe we can catch it real fast. Hold on. I'll try once and then...
As you can see...
I think it's her rings. It's right on top of her hands. It's her rings. Yeah. That's what it is.
She was yanked off the bed. This was not a fall. And then they ran.
That was me just...
Thanks so much for watching.
That was me seeing things. It's just her rings. Crisis averted. Man, it's only been an hour. Already been an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, I'll bookmark this for next time. Put it here, okay? So, if I don't talk as much the next time, then we can watch that. Let me close it. Oh my god. That was a good one though. I feel like this one was a lot better than last one. Last one there wasn't that much good stuff happening, you know? I highly recommend if you don't have one of these. Oh my god, it makes such a difference. Your computer. Let me show you. A foot thing. Okay, it's a little dirty, but it really helps a lot with if you're sitting down for a long time and your legs get tired. Highly recommend doing that. Well, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to the new people who joined us, I hope you also enjoyed it, and hopefully keep coming, or maybe even suggest some stuff for us to watch together. I've just been going mostly with Nuke lately because he's just really good at what he does, but we also have been watching some Sir Spooks. Yeah, what is it? 2:15, yeah. Well, I have to get ready. I'm gonna go stream some Guild Wars, and I'll see you guys next time. And like usual, stay safe and sweet nightmares.